There's something, which is the song we're talking about next.
So we're talking about the one and only George Harrison composition on here. You know, George usually had about roughly one song per album. He had I think one album where he didn't have a song, but then he had the White Album where he had a handful of songs. So I guess it kind of evens out. The main thing that I think about something is not the recording, but I and you were fortunate enough to see the Cirque du Soleil show.
Yeah, the Cirque du Soleil stuff is really cool with this song.
It was a, you know, sort of a, basically the whole Cirque du Soleil thing with the Love album that was on, that was performed in Las Vegas for 15 years, something like that.
Yeah, closed down. Last performance was last year.
It had a good run. And like the whole thing is basically interpretive dance, right? They plumb the music through the speakers, and you're kind of watching these people you know, move and you know, have set pieces, you know, to the music. The two people kind of dancing during something was probably the bit that stuck out to me the most. That I remember the best.
Agreed. I think this song just is so emotionally vulnerable. I not only think this is one of the best Beatles songs, but I think this is probably one of the best love songs ever recorded. I adore, really just for us, a very slow, the middle part of the song where you're asking me where my love grows. I don't know. I don't know. And if you stick around, it may show. I don't know. I don't know. It's just great. And what Ringo's doing on the drums right there, like, it's just really interesting. I love this song. This is, jokingly, I do love Ballad John Yoko, but this is probably my favorite. It's not one that I listen to a lot on this re-listen, but it's a lot like Come Together that we're skipping. When I get to this, when I'm listening to Abbey Road, it's one of my favorite parts of Abbey Road.
It's definitely like the ultimate like slow jam, like the best Beatles slow jam that there is, like bar none.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, during that middle portion where my love grows, like the, you know, some of the tightest harmonies they've ever done, you know, it's from that era where they were just really on top of production.